Surprise, surprise. The official numbers come out, guys. We're all counted up. Andrew Yang won 19. Not one thing changed from 61% to 100%. Yeah. 11-11. And then if you go back, they got Sanders on top here. They switched it in the other one. One thing I do like, though, is that Biden, Klobuchar, and Yang are all even. But this is all bullshit. We know it is. Here's Danny, sorority of Yang. You may want to do a bit better on quality control because the precinct data published for Andrew Yang is not correct, and the precinct captains have video evidence. Iowa Democrats, voter fraud is a serious crime, and we have the data to prove the results reported are wrong. There will be a minor correction to the last batch of results, and we will be pushing an update momentarily. 3 hours ago. Never forget, DNC rigged Iowa, DNC is corrupt, Tom Perez resign. Report this to the feds. If not, we should all be in D.C. and refuse to vote. I call BS and say this as a conservative. Those numbers cannot be accurate. Please hold the Democrat, the whatever, accountable. This is further perversion of an already perverted process. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of first-time Yangers on here. I was still am a full-on Ron Paul supporter. I followed both of his campaign runs, and I watched them walk all over Yang. And here's an article that I want to show you guys. Caucus. Iowa man claims caucus votes were miscounted. This is January 5th, 2012. This is when Ron Paul was running. So a Southern Iowa supporter of Ron Paul has filed a notarized statement claiming that former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum is the real winner. Edward L. True has informed the Republican Party of Iowa that there was a 20-vote error in the caucus results from Appomattox, whatever you say that, county. You know what happened here? Santorum would be the winner with 30,000 to 29 rather than 30 for Romney. So that was, he said Romney won. And you know what happens? You know what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened because the Iowa Caucus is meant to mislead the people. Hey guys, I just wanted to add this little part. I don't know how I'm going to chop this in, but I just wanted to add this. So this is Ron Paul, if you guys don't know. And here's what he says about the Iowa Caucus when he ran.
As an immigrant to America, I do like the caucus system. It seems like very direct democracy where you actually go there and you talk about your issues and you select your candidate. But I think this fiasco last night probably means the end of the caucus system. What say you?
Well, I think it's completely distorted because the caucus existed by going in and everybody doing a straw vote, and you had the results within an hour or two. Yeah. But they switched that to all this bureaucracy, and it was doomed to fail. When I was the candidate in 12, the same thing happened. The night of the election, Romney won. The next day, Santorum won. And then when we went to the convention, I had all the votes. So it was a distorted system. Yeah. But this time it's worse because this caucus was much different. That's they didn't have the straw vote, and that's where they erred.
Ron Paul, always a pleasure.
So there you have it. History repeats itself, guys. Okay, back to the other part of the video. So if this is your first time tuning in, the rest of the election is going to go like this. I'll let you know how this ended. Ron Paul ran 2 times. Second time, he was so organized. We had all the delegates on the floor at the Republican National Convention, undercover, claiming to be delegates for other people. Perfect setup. When they called upon those delegates, they were all going to vote for Ron Paul. Ron Paul was going to be the president. Super organized. This was years in the making organization to the T. The Republican Party found out about this, and the criteria to get on to be voted for You had to win 5 states. You had to be like first or whatever in 5 states. Ron Paul won 11, and the night before they tried to change it, so you needed like 15 states, and they couldn't get that to pass. So the day of the convention, they just started taking his states away and saying, "Oh, you didn't really win that one. You didn't really win that one. You didn't really win that one," till he was down to like 3 or 4 or whatever, and they said, "Well, nobody can vote for you because you're not on the ballot anymore," and they offered him like, "You can give a speech there, though." And he was like, "Screw you guys! I'm not giving you a speech. I'm not giving a speech. That's the stupidest thing ever. I'm about to win the presidency, and you're just going to pull my states away and make it ineligible for my delegates that are already on the floor to vote for me." So we got a long road ahead. The reason I'm telling you guys this is because we need to know about this corruption before it happens. We can't be blindsided by it and not see it coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. People who want to make the world a better place don't just get a red carpet rolled out for them and get to do what they want to make the world a better place. They got to fight these people. You usually lose because they have all the power. I'm sure I haven't done it, but I'm sure if you tuned into mainstream media right now, they're going to talk, "Oh, poor thing for Yang, comes in last place. No reason why he should keep running." I'm sure this is what they're saying, if they even talk about Yang. We'll see in the coming weeks here how much mainstream media interviews he gets. I'm curious. I hope he can make his claim on TV to people. It just sucks that the media is able to control the narrative so much that they can just lie about who wins, and you can't do anything about it. You just lie. We watched the videos. I watched it while it happened. Pete Buttigieg barely had anybody in any of the corners. Bernie Sanders' corners were stacked. I'll give him that. I'll give you Berners that. Yang had more people than Biden in almost every place, but somehow, lies. Somewhere we had 41 already counted up before this number even started. We had 41 on Twitter. So, guys, I just want to let you know that this is going to be happening. There's no way to get around this. This is kind of how it goes. So when you want to change the world, they completely prevent you from winning. So I don't know what we do, but here was the account. Here was the count. 42. These are all the ones we won. We got 42. They report 19. This wasn't even the full official count. We still had more than this. We at least walked away with 1 delegate. And they're reporting nothing. Uphill battle, guys. So I hope that this person does come forward and tries. That's the only thing we can do. Whoever these precinct captains are, somehow, I hope we try. But that's it for tonight, guys. Hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to y'all soon. YangGang.